The GOP establishment is in a pickle because the only guy within striking distance of Casino Mussolini is someone they hate just as much.
Ted Cruz, he's the one that everyone, literally everyone it seems like sometimes, genuinely, truly hates.
He's shown no qualifications, no legislation being passed, doesn't provide leadership.
If you killed Ted Cruz on the floor of the Senate and the trial was in the Senate, nobody could convict you.
There are a lot of good candidates. I like nearly all of them.
That's good. Bob Dole singled Ted out for hatred, and Bob Dole has fought actual Nazis. So who is Ted Cruz, and why is he so hated, and how come he always looks like he's covered in a glistening layer of slime, even though we know that can't possibly be true? Raphael Edward Cruz was born in Canada in 1970. The son of a former Cuban revolutionary and a soiled back issue of National Review. In his autobiography, Cruz writes about realizing he wasn't well liked in high school and deciding, what is it the popular kids do? I will consciously emulate that. Which is why the next day at school, Cruz beat the shit out of himself. As part of Ted's Operation Become Normal teen, he started drinking, smoking pot, and touring Rotary clubs and chambers of commerce where he'd set up easels and write summaries of the Constitution from memory. All the things the popular kids do. And you know, if you're gonna be popular, you gotta charm the ladies.
Well, my aspiration is to, be in a teen tit film like that guy who played Horatio. You know, he was in Malibu Bikini Beach Shop.
Oh, God. There's something about hearing him say the word tit that makes me wish I didn't have them. Ted's classmates at Princeton and Harvard Law fondly remember him as arrogant, pretentious, and a nightmare of a human being. And those were just the reviews for his performance in The Crucible.
God help me! Why am I persecuted?
Yes, that squealy French mime actually was Ted Cruz, and yes, you can watch the rest of that glorious video on our website, but not right now because I'm not quite done with Ted Cruz. So, when Ted was Solicitor General of Texas, half the attorneys in the office quit. When he worked on the Florida recount, other Republicans avoided meetings that included him. Oh, if only Ted had attended more meetings. In fact, the only people who can tolerate Ted are the ones who can't tolerate anyone else.
Romans chapter 1, verse 32, the Apostle Paul does say that homosexuals are worthy of death. His words, not mine. Now, my friends, let me introduce to you Senator Ted Cruz.
Holy shit! You know, if I were gay, I know what I'd be saying.
Why am I persecuted?
But Ted's biggest superfan is the cuckoo bird who runs his super PAC, David Barton, a historian at Glenn Beck University who believes that Jesus ran for Messiah on a fuck the poor platform.
The Bible absolutely condemns estate taxes.
Retirement is not a biblical concept.
No, it is not.
That is a pagan concept.
Jesus did not like the minimum wage. Jesus has two entire teachings condemning the capital gains tax.
Yeah, and Jesus always drove to Mesopotamia to shop because they don't have a sales tax. Why does this guy like Cruz so much? Well, Barton believes in a dominionist theology that calls for Christian control of the government. So does Ted's father, Raphael Cruz, seen here with David Barton, apparently looking for Ted's lost contact lens.
God says unto Adam and Eve, take dominion over all my creation, over every area, society, education, government, economics.
Separation of church and state is not in the Constitution. Did you know that the Bible tells you exactly who to vote for?
There's a dude praying to a snake right now, looking at Raphael Cruz, going, that shit cray. Does Ted believe in dominionism? I hope not. It certainly contradicts that book he memorized in high school while no one was having sex with him. But dominionists believe in him.
It came to me, Ted will be
our next senator. The Senate's just the beginning.
We prayed for this. He really is the guy.
We were on our knees for 2 hours seeking God's will. A word came through his wife, Heidi.
Incredible. God tells ministers Ted's destined for greatness. Then God tells his wife he's destined for greatness. Guys, the message is clear. Even God cannot stand to have a direct conversation with Ted Cruz. We really are made in his image. We'll be right back.